Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's time for our next mindful momentum moment. And today I chose the topic of busyness. And I want to give you this gentle reminder that busy does not mean broken. I know that you probably hear a lot about self care and resting, and I know that comes from myself as well. But if you are feeling busy right now and you are busy right now, it doesn't mean something is broken. Okay, so I just want to start with that reminder. If you're feeling busy, scattered, or stretched thin, there is not something wrong with you. There is not something wrong with how you're doing things. It just means that you're living a full life, right? What does busy look like right now for many of us? Because it's, the holiday season, end of school year season. Some examples might be end of the year work goals. If you set business goals for yourself, you might be feeling that crunch, which we could talk about that on a separate day. But that's one reason busy is showing up in your life. It could be because you're a parent and you're helping your kids. It's the end of the school year for them, not the end of the school year, end of the calendar year before winter break. I know this is my kids' last week of school before a 2-week break. Schedules, holiday events, extra concerts and performances and things that are even fun, but they just add to that load of everything else you're doing day to day. And with it comes an emotional load. So you might feel busy because you are also feeling heaviness or emotions because of family dynamics and all the things that come with the holiday season, perhaps grief or regret or whatever else is coming up for you. And so many women, including myself, put myself in this box or in this category. It's not a box. Let's not put ourselves in a box. But so many women feel that they're failing because they can't keep up. You're not broken. You're just responding and managing a full life at a busy time of year. So, what can we do? Instead of telling ourselves that we're failing, we can't keep up, we're doing something wrong, our hustle culture will tell us to try harder, do more, fix it, right? Even that's my go-to response is like, I got to fix this. It's not working the way I want it to. In reality, what this might be saying is that you need support. You need support from your spouse or your partner or other family members living in your home, even your kids. Busy doesn't require more discipline or working harder. It requires support. So tell me if you're here live. I'm live on Facebook, live on YouTube. If you're not live, you can still comment. I want to hear from you. What does busy look like for you right now? And can you relate to the struggle of asking for support? Super uncomfortable for me. Super uncomfortable. I am just a person who's always figured it out, done it on my own. I am resilient. I'm independent. In many ways, that's a great skill. But it comes with a price. And I have been learning this lesson over and over again because I haven't learned it and it hasn't sunken in. But sometimes it means you just need to ask for support. So is it just voicing your overwhelm and your stress with your spouse or partner or whoever is living with you? Is it actually asking them, hey, like I feel like I'm drowning. What can I share? Like what responsibility can I share with you to give myself some relief? You deserve relief. You deserve support. And as uncomfortable as it may be, one thing that has helped me to embrace this more is realizing how much I like supporting other people. That's like I built a business around it. I love supporting other women who are juggling family life and business. I love it. It feels like a gift, my way of serving. So, why would I deny someone else that opportunity to support me? If they're offering or have offered in the past, they want to do it. Most people want to help you if they offer their support or have even that open ended, like, hey, let me know how I can help you. So, my personal example of this is yeah, like I'm feeling busy, holidays, all those things I just mentioned. And on top of it, my husband is having surgery tomorrow. And they called with the surgery time, and it's not until later in the afternoon, which really doesn't work with our kids' school schedule. And I had to just realize, I did realize that I need support. Like I was trying to figure out, I told my husband, it's okay, I'll figure out a plan. Like when he sent me a message yesterday, late in the day. And I'm thinking like, how do I get them dinner and do all these things? They're older, but they're not quite independent yet. They couldn't manage all those things on their own. Plus, we have a dog who is not as easygoing as I'd like her to be. So, not any person can walk her because she is not the easiest to walk. But we don't have a fence in our yard. So, she needs support too. And I was trying to go through my brain thinking about all the ways I could do this on my own. If I left later and I did this and I set up this and I fixed this and I was like, I can't. I just it's okay to like realize like, hey, my husband's having surgery. It's okay to ask for support. I am not meant to do this all on my own. They say it takes a village to raise our children. And so I'm leaning into that. Like that saying has been around for a long time for a reason. And so why am I resisting it? I realize I have a friend in the neighborhood who, without me even asking, offered help. And I'm getting emotional because it means a lot. And we have someone who can care for our dog, a family member. And so we're just like, hey, it's okay to ask for support. We're taking the dog to her house so that she can care for her for a couple days. My friend and neighbor is able to receive my children when they come home from school and they can hang out together with her kids. And it's okay. And it's going to relieve the stress and pressure for me and my husband so I can care for him, so I can get him home safely without rushing and all the things. So that is just my personal example. I know you have your own. This is not a time that you need more willpower or to work harder, right? It's a time where I invite you to simplify, slow down, let go of a couple things, and ask for support. Okay, you don't need to do things perfectly right now. Sometimes I talk about thriving, right? Maybe you don't know that, but my daughter was critically ill several years ago. And after that, when she was in recovery, I was in survival mode during and after, shortly after, survival mode. And then I wanted more for myself. I wanted to feel like I was thriving, not just living in survival mode all the time, trying to get by. And so I talked a lot about thriving. I made a program about thriving. And here's what the truth is that sometimes we still need to just survive. Sometimes we're just getting by, and that's okay. Doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. This is just life. We are human, living a human experience, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's busy. So if you feel busy or overwhelmed or stressed, you're not broken. Doesn't mean everything you're doing is wrong or you're failing. Sometimes it's just the way it is. And so, a really helpful reminder, above other things that I've shared, is to remind yourself this is temporary. And that really helps me. I know that this circumstance for my family, it's temporary. He will have the surgery, he will recover. This is short term. We can get through it. We've gotten through worse. I'm resilient. I can do this. He can do this. We can do this. It's temporary. And that just, I can feel the emotion again. It feels like a relief to know that it's temporary and that I deserve support in the process and I don't have to carry it all on my own. I even collaborated with him, right? Like, I don't have to figure this all out on my own, even though I said I would. That's not true. That's a lie my brain is telling me, that I have to figure it out all on my own. I don't. And you don't either. So if you have support from family or friends or neighbors, allow them that gift of supporting you. Many people feel lit up and encouraged and useful when they're able to help you. It gives a gift back to them. And if you're someone who doesn't have support or needs support in other areas, I encourage you to ask, to find. And if I could be that person for you, I am here. This is the reason I created the Mindful Momentum Box and all of my coaching programs, so that you don't have to manage on your own, so that you can have a calm, steady place to come to create systems and to coach through so that you can be that resilient person you desire to be. And if it's not for you, that's okay. But just know that if you feel alone and you would like support, it is available. I also have available right now, if you know someone in your life who could use support and is carrying a lot, a meaningful gift might be sharing a gift card from my shop. It can make it easy to give support without adding, more to your to-do list, one less thing to wrap. And it's a meaningful gift. It's a gift that literally keeps giving. So gift cards, I can't say that word today, are available in my shop. They make it easy to give support without adding pressure. There's no pressure on you. There's no rush. There's no obligation. It's just an option that is available if it feels right, whether you are giving yourself that support or someone you care about. I will put the link here because I know shipping deadlines for my physical items have passed for Christmas. Like, I can't get it to you by Christmas, but you can give a gift card and they can use it whenever they want. You can buy yourself a gift card, use it whenever you want. And January boxes are shipping out in just a couple days. So we have our current subscribers will be receiving their boxes. We had a bunch of people jump in on my Black Friday deal, and their gift subscription starts in January. So those boxes are going out. I do have just a few left for January, so it's not too late to join us. So I'll put the links, or you can comment here. Let me know how I can support you. If you need further information, let me know. But above all else, just know that you are not behind. You are not failing. You do not need to fix yourself. Busy does not mean broken. It just means you're living a human experience in a full season that we're in right now, and you don't have to do this season alone. So come join us if that feels right to you. And in the meantime, wishing you a great rest of your week. If you are wrapping things up before Christmas, take some deep breaths, and I'll be back here soon for our next mindful momentum moment. All right, take care, friends.